Wtorek. Dzisiaj to było szaleństwo. Gość z Minden pokazał mi, jak się cross country robi w duodyskus. Żeby nie to, że już trochę latałem, to chyba jajko zniósł. Plan był prosty. Lecimy. Nie było sprawdzania pogody, kalkulowania trasy, liczenia minimalnej wysokości. Tak na wariata. Ale gość to bomba. Chyba dlatego, że młody. Wszystko byłoby pięknie, gdyby nie położenie kamery. Przyczepiłem ją tak, że tylko mój kapelusz widać. Zobaczcie sami, jak błądzimy bardzo nisko nad lotniskiem, szukając komina. Gość wykręcił z wysokości 300 stóp. Jakieś 100 metrów nad płytą lotniska. Potem doszliśmy aż 17 700 stóp. Prędkość mieliśmy w niektórych momentach aż pod czerwoną linią, 120 knots. Prawie VNE, 140 knots. Proszę pamiętajcie, że VNE 140 knots jest na wysokości 6500 stóp. VNE na wysokości 17 700 jest znacznie mniejsza.
Traffic, like I said, party 30, left turnout, Minden.
The hardest part about flying here is getting off toast sometimes.
Papa, 3 miles out to the west, inbound to landing, descending to 6,600. Crossing midfield to right, downwind, 30 right. And I have a glider in sight circling overhead. And traffic on the E2 Papa, right downwind, 30 right. Traffic on E3 Papa right base, 30 right,
That turned into a pretty good thermal.
Traffic on E3 Papa short final, 30 right,
I don't recommend you do that, but it shows you what's possible. You're what? We're about 400 feet, 300 feet.
By feeling it or by looking at the vario?
Both. Mostly feeling though. You have to look at the variometer to confirm what you're feeling. But did you notice how steep the bank angle is?
Yeah.
And how slow we are? You have to do that when you're close to the ground because the thermals are very small. As you get higher, they get wider and stronger. But most of it's feeling and making small corrections all the time. You may not notice them because I'm not going wings level or slowing down a lot. But there's everything I do is to correct to get back into the strongest part of the lift.
The problem with me, I don't feel this. I do feel something going up and down.
You feel that little surge,
Yeah,
and then you feel the surge. You look at the variometer; it confirms that it is a stronger part of the climb or the thermal. Sometimes people say, well, if you enter a thermal and it gets stronger, you should level out until it gets stronger, or you should steepen your bank. Everybody does both. So the best way I can say to do it is when you encounter lift, turn in the direction you think. Make a decision right away. Okay? Don't wait until it says 10 knots. Just make a decision right away and turn a little bit in the direction you think it is. If it increases, continue your turn.
And if not?
If not, turn the opposite direction.
But you shouldn't change the turn direction when you're gliding.
You shouldn't do what?
Change the turn direction.
If you're the only one in the thermal, you can do that. The only time you don't want to change direction is if somebody else is in the thermal with you. There's no reason not to turn, the opposite direction. If you turn right and it goes up just a little bit and then goes to sync right away, turn left. The main point is make a decision immediately and then continue to make decisions. A lot of people say, well, I think I might start thinking about turning in that. And the thermal is so small that by the time they make a decision and start turning, it's too late and they're out of it. Okay? So I'll give you the flight controls now.
Yes, I have it.
Okay, you have the flight controls. Just the main thing is keep the airspeed under control, and that will determine the size of our circle. And then you just have to decide where you want to put that circle. But if your airspeed continues to fluctuate a lot, then the size of the circle fluctuates a lot, and it's very easy to lose the thermal.
The hardest part is when it's trying to throw you out from the thermal.
Well, fight it back. Don't let it throw you out. If you turn the audio on the variometer up, then you don't have to look at the instrument.
How to do that?
Okay, that same knob I was telling you to turn before, just turn that clockwise and the volume will turn up. Clockwise, a little bit more.
Yeah.
Can you hear it? Okay, turn it another full turn. So it beeps faster the stronger the climb is, okay? Wings level? We'll go find another one.
It's trying to go underneath of us, isn't it?
I think so. A little bit tighter. Might say tighter, a little bit steeper bank. There we go, that's good.
It's,
Okay, you see him?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared. You're gonna be shaking like this.
Well, you're doing well. Just keep your eyes on him, and
Yeah.
don't do anything erratic. If you get uncomfortable, you can just level your wings and shallow your bank and leave the thermal. But if you're doing well, so there's no reason to.
Do you see the other guy?
Yep.
I see him, but there's something just one more.
The one above us?
Yeah.
Okay, don't get too slow. We don't want to spin.